Hello everyone! Freehold has traditionally served as a haven for pirates, scoundrels, and those who wish to live free of Kul Tiras control. Now, the Iron Tide Raiders have brought the city under their harsh rule and coercing the various pirate crews under their banner. While the pirates gather, a small group of heroes must infiltrate the town and eliminate the leadership to dissolve this growing alliance of cutthroats. Immediately as you enter, you're greeted by Sky Captain Crag and his lovely mount Sharkbait.
Intruders! Sharkbait, weigh anchor and hoist them blasted feathers! We got landlubbers to deal with!
Those of you that play Hearthstone, you will recognize the good old captain from the Grand Tournament edition.
Legends will rise based on their merits. There's even pirates riding parrots.
Sky Captain Crag and his faithful mount Sharkbait are the guardians of Freehold, continuously patrolling the sky on the lookout for intruders. At least, that is what they're supposed to be doing. Instead, these two are often found snoozing in a crow's nest or dropping guano on unsuspecting victims from above. His parrot has no shame as it bombards us with poop while we're clearing the area of pirates, until the Sky Captain himself decides to come down and deal with us. First, he'll fight us mounted, with Sharkbait trying to charge us down, but eventually the bird will go back at doing what he does best, while Crag tries to hold his own with Azeroth powder shots and try to drink his revitalizing brew. Seems like Azeroth has become a weapon spread across the board, and with the Sky Captain's fall, his bird is polite enough to apologize. He's very sorry that we smell like parrot poop. As our entry into Freehold, it offers a beautiful view when we cross the bridge.
Ahoy! You lot got the look of proper cutthroats. Not like the usual scum that passes for pirates round here. If you're itching to make some mayhem, you'll need a meeting with the Council of Captains. I can help with that. But first, I got a problem. This here lock ain't cooperating with my attempts to pick it. That mangy dog's got the key, but he's a slippery one. So, you scratch my back, I return the favor. Got me?
We follow the puppy around for a bit, until it tires itself out, and we can pick up the key. Otis is so thankful for his freedom, that he gives us some official Cutwater Corsair regalia, which makes you look like a respectable criminal, and also makes the Corsair pirates friendly towards you. This is especially handy for the next encounter, the Council of Captains, as it also makes one of their leaders friendly, breaking their under one banner effect, which increases their health and damage done by 100%. Now I think the idea here is that we'll get random pirates to save from all the different crews, so that kind of mixes up which crew of pirates becomes your ally, it mixes up what kind of buff you get in the fight. But from all the videos that I checked, it seems like only one option is available on the alpha right now, so I could be completely wrong. Either way, we turn the Corsairs into our allies, we clear the way, and we confront the Council of Captains. Captains Raoul of the Blacktooth Brawlers, Eudora of the Bilge Rats, and Jolly of the Cutwater Corsairs. They meet within Freehold to drink and confer. They're currently gathered under the banner of the Iron Tide by Harland Sweety. They enter combat together, with Jolly now aiding us, as we made him our ally, and he's rolling his loaded dice to buff us. We still have to deal with Raoul's Blackout Barrels, which will disorientate you, and Barrel Smash, which is an AoE attack on the ground. Eudora uses Power Shot and another one. The last one has her leaping to a new location, and she will then fire a wide shot from her rifle. You might have noticed that she's part of the Valpera, a new race in Battle for Azeroth, which live in Voldoen aan Zandelar. Apparently, some of them have chosen the pirate life, and amongst the crew, we even spot some of the Hosen, there are Saurok, there are Etten. It's a whole mixed bag of different races coming together under their pirate banner. Some more clearing to do, until we reach the Ring of Booty.
Gather round and place your bets. We got a new set of victims.
That's your cue,
competitors. Take it away, Gerthok and Woden.
Oh, wake up, Woden! We're on!
Come on, say the things! Say the things!
Ouch! Okay. Gather round for a show of unbridled ferocity. Coming to you from parts unknown. The mysterious, the dangerous, the slightly unkempt. The band of smelly buccaneers. And entering the ring, we have the amazing, the incredible. Look at that. They caught a pig. Maybe we should move on to a more threatening challenge. From the sewers of Freehold comes a Tortolan brigand who makes it his duty to totally hurt you. He is the dynamo of defense, the Sergeant of Shellshock, the Hellion in a half-shell, Ludwig!
Gurtak and Woden have led many fights in rings all across the expansions, and now we see them once more as prisoners in Freehold. Within Freehold, there's a fighting tournament where the fiercest combatants from across the sea test their might. This rogues gallery consists of a strange assortment of contenders, but none so fearsome as the current champion, which is called Shark Puncher. Countless challengers have sought to topple the powerful Pig Lust, but all of them have ended up as chum. Similar to liberating the pirates, I imagine that this Ring of Blood encounter that is going to have different encounters in between, considering that there's a massive hippo and a massive squid and all kinds of creatures. They're just waiting around the area, waiting to go into the arena. Again, from the videos that I checked, only Ludwig von Tortollen is available, so again, I could be very wrong. Ludwig, all you have to do is avoid the shells that he throws around until he goes down, and then it's time for the current champion.
Ludwig goes down! What a fight! These smelly buccaneers are resilient, and they better be, because their next challenger is the epitome of brutality! A champion that sleeps with the fishes! Literally! The Freehold fanatic! The master of the jagged jawbone jab! The powerful pugilist predator! Trothak the Shark Puncher!
This ogre has 2 sharks strapped to his arms, which he's not afraid to use as weapons. He'll hold on to one and start swinging madly in a circle, and toss the other away, which will then chase the closest targets, until the ogre decides to rearm himself and charge to the shark. Now, you don't want to stand in his way as he does that. I discovered that the hard way, and with our victory in the Ring of Booty, all we gotta do now is take care of the leader. Another trip over the bridge. And again, that view down below is just beautiful. Careful not to get knocked off. Now, the leader of the Identide Raiders, that is Harland Sweety. His vast wealth is only exceeded by his sliminess. He's currently bankrolled by Lady Ashvane, and Sweety has been tasked with uniting the crews of those that sail the seas of Kul Tiras. Unfortunately, the story of Tiragard Sound and that area with Lady Ashvane, that's not available for testing right now, so we don't really know the story that leads into the dungeon. All we know is that pirates are grouping up and we need to take care of them. We do know that Ashvane is trying to take over from House Proudmoore, so I imagine that is part of the motivation here. Have the pirates come together to help with our plans of taking over Kul Tiras. The Sweety fights, that one is quite painful right now. He will roll his magical loaded dice and either increases attack speed and damage taken by 100% while using his abilities more often, or his abilities will target additional enemies. Those abilities are being bombarded, release a patch of fire on the floor, skinny item type members that will come out to try and detonate on the targets, and he uses something called Swift Wind Saber. With a flick of his saber, Harlan bends the trade winds to his will and sends them flying forwards. Enemies that collide with the winds, they're knocked back and suffer nature damage. This ability, it really hurts, but you can seemingly easily avoid it by standing behind the boss. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the dungeon Freehold in Battle for Azeroth Alpha. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and until next time, guys. See ya!